Hello you lovely Mario Maker person, my name is Ciel and welcome back. Today we start our new speedrun challenge. A while ago I presented 4 levels to you and challenged everyone to get a really good record on these stages. And afterwards I tried to beat your times. So let's find out how I did. The first stage we're going to speedrun is called 1-4 Run of the Wigglers by Hi Guy. It's a pretty cute traditional level built around easy platform challenges featuring wigglers. There is a secret pipe which transports you to a later point in the level if you take it, but as it turns out, taking the shortcut is actually a second slower than skipping it. So let's take a look at the speedrun. Speedrunning this stage is pretty straightforward. It's basically hold right and press A. There is not a single moment in the stage where I stopped to move at highest speed. The tricky part was to find out when to jump so that you never have to cancel your momentum. Running the optimal route on this stage is pretty easy, so getting the world record here comes down to really small things. I think the point where you are most likely to lose a few frames in this level is the angle with which you hit the goal sign. So anyways, let's find out if I got the world record. Well, I didn't. That was the best time I was able to come up with. I have no idea where I lost these 1200ths of a second, but it's probably at the goal sign. So congratulations to David Asato for getting the first entry on the PFTCL. He held the world record when I was trying to beat it. And now let's take a look on our second level. Hooray! We shot Mario into space! Again. This time he's not in space because of Bowser's space base. He's there to complete the level Metroids in Mushroom Kingdom as fast as possible. But this level is no ordinary level. While everything seems to be quite normal at first, our plumber soon has to realize that nothing is as it seems. Huge Metroids are exploding on the surface of this stage while he makes his way along. Is he able to survive this stage? And if yes, how long will it take him? Let's find out. Speedrunning this stage is pretty straightforward as well. Usually the challenge in this level is to avoid the Metroids which drop down on you, but if you hold right the whole time you're too fast for them to hit you. This part is the one where it's the easiest to lose some time, as you want to move on the vine for as little time as possible. Once you made it through this part, you only have to perform some basic jumps and wait on top of the goal X for the bob arm to explode. Waiting here takes a lot of time, but sadly I wasn't able to find a way to avoid it. I tried this level more than 100 times and most of my tries I lost a lot of time at the vine part. This was my best playthrough, but was it faster than the best of your times? No, it wasn't. Congratulations to Mario Maker user Mechnamite. He beat the stage in a sick time and somehow managed to be almost half a second faster than I was. Let's move on to our third level. In this stage we have to make our way through Bowser Jr.'s new house. There are several paths which we can take, some are faster and some are slower. Once we found the optimal route, it's possible to beat this stage pretty fast. Let's take a look. The beginning of this stage is really challenging. Hitting this blue platform is harder than it might look, and we need to keep our momentum in order to make it on top of these spikes. Here we need to jump at the right timing so that we don't need to wait for the form. In this part it's super easy to lose time. We cancel our running animation before we drop down a semi-solid platform because this is a little bit faster. And that's the level. Let's see if I was finally able to beat one of your times. I wasn't. Again. Congratulations to Thomas, he got a time on the stage so good that I wasn't even able to get close to it. At this point I became worried. There was only one speedrun left and I really wanted to beat at least one of your times. Was it impossible for me to beat one of your insanely good world records? Was I slow? The last stage was by far the most complex one. A casual playthrough through this level took about 4 minutes and there were so many little tricks and optimizations possible to optimize your time. I decided that this stage will be the first stage where I get a world record. So let's do this. The first room is pretty straightforward platforming. In this room we have to wait for the platforms to reach the ground. We take this mushroom here because we need to damage boost through the next section, and getting the mushroom in this room is faster than in the previous one because you have to wait for the fire bars anyway. We take a quick ride on top of this platform. Once we are able to jump on top of the fire bars, we do exactly this and damage boost towards the end of this room. The first part of the next area is pretty boring. We have to wait for these platforms to bring us to the top. Once we are on the top, we activate the skeleton roller coaster and make our way towards the end as fast as possible. We need to wait here for a short time so that we can land on the platform the moment it hits this track piece. There are 3 red coins hidden in this level and they are completely optional, but as it turns out, it's faster to collect all 3 of them, as this allows us to skip a Bowser Jr. boss fight at the end. We make our way on top here with wall jumps, as this is faster than the intended route, and try to lose as little time as possible to these muncher platforms. In this room we need to make our way through dangerous jumps and we collect a red coin. We take intentionally damage here because there is a trick in the next room which is only possible if we are small. The intended way to beat this challenge is to activate this platform and to wait for it in order to make it through these small gaps, but as we're small it's possible to make these jumps without the platform. Now we have to wait again until the platform reaches a certain spot and we are able to jump towards the next pipe. I tried to come up with a solution that allows us to skip this platform ride, but sadly I wasn't able to find anything. We need to collect another mushroom in this room, as this allows us to save a little bit of time later. There is a hidden block containing a vine. Climbing upwards here brings us to the last red coin and gives us our key. In this room, usually we would have to wait for the platforms to line up, but as we're currently big, it's possible to damage boost through. This room is the one I had the biggest troubles with while playing the stage slow, as there are so many Goombas after such a short time here. But if you're going fast, it's by far the easiest room. And here we say hi to Bowser Jr. and then we say goodbye to Bowser Jr. And that's the stage. It took me a while to get such a good run on such a long level. Was this finally enough? Did I get the world record? "10 seconds? Are you kidding me? How?" Congratulations to Thomas again. He somehow managed to save 10 seconds in the previous level, which is really impressive. And congratulations to all of you, I seriously had no chance to beat one of your amazing times, but maybe I'll get one of your records the next time. These are the stages for the next speedrun challenge. I think it would be fun to give each speedrun challenge video a theme. We will start with this, the speedrun challenge, after the next one, and our first theme is traditional cave levels. So if you have a cool traditional cave level, leave me a level ID in the comments. I'll pick the next 4 stages out of your submissions. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you have a wonderful day. Goodbye!